Hey guys, my name is Freyjinn and welcome to this a little bit special video. Today we're doing a Q&A. Also, I wanted to do a Q&A because we're almost, or did we hit 85,000 subscribers? I don't know. I don't even know. I cannot even fold the numbers because I'm like, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. No. Thank you so much, guys. Seriously, I wouldn't be here without you. I mean, that's clear. I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't there to support me and to watch what I do. And even I know my uploading is extremely slow, very slow. I know that. Thank you for staying with me. Besides that, but that's a thing I wanted to say first before we start that sweet Q&A. I want to upload more. I really want to, and my goal when I started this channel was to do an animation per month, maximum a month and a half, and I'm not there. I'm still not there, but I'm trying really hard. I know it's already been 2 months since the last upload, but I'm working. I'm trying hard. I would love to get more uploads, to do more things, and not only animations and speed paintings, because I'm gonna be very honest, speed paintings, I'm kind of getting bored of doing that. So in the comments, tell me if you would like to see, what would you like to see, something else besides animations. Would you like to see like art challenge, or vlogs, or random things, or just tell me in the comments. That would help me so much to get inspiration, because I really want to upload more. So we're gonna start that Q&A with questions I got on YouTube. So Nicholas Muraknaka, I'm sorry I butchered that, asked, are you mad about that Markiplier French joke? For those who don't know, here's the clip.
What happens if I put olive oil in a cup? Would you like that? I mean, you're French, you wouldn't know the difference, huh?
Okay, so I'm not mad at it at all. It was just for the joke, because I mean, first, for those who knows, I'm Canadian French, so I don't live in France. I live in Canada. So of course, you know the joke that all fancy restaurants are for France, and they are French people that have all the fancy oui oui baguette, bienvenue au restaurant, madame. I mean, that's more for France, okay? That's a stereotype from France, so it wasn't directed to me, but I took the opportunity because I speak French to do the joke. Stereotypes here are more about maple syrup, poutine, fighting bears, living in igloos, and riding moose. So not a morning person asked, what was your first thought this morning? I don't think a lot. I mean, I'm not a person that think a lot. I mean, I guess the first thing I think every morning is like, why do I need to have 5 alarms, one after the other, to wake up? But I don't have a choice. I need like 5 alarms like every 15 minutes to wake up, and I get frustrated at that. So I guess that's my first thought in the morning. Yeah. Sebastian 1991 asked, what inspired you to be an artist and make a YouTube channel? Greetings from Buenos Aires. Greetings from Canada. What inspired me to be an artist? I mean, I've been drawing since I'm almost born. So, and my parents are painters. They are artists themselves. So I think it was in the genes. I've been doing that my whole life, so it's like natural for me to do that. But what inspired me to start a YouTube channel? The first YouTuber that I started watching years ago was Markiplier. And well, before watching Mark, in 2009 I started my channel, but it was like only speed paintings, and I'm gonna sneeze. My channel before being called Freyjinn was called Cybertron and Hacks. You still see that name in my URL. And I started that in 2009, but I wouldn't upload a lot. I started doing only speed paintings on my crappy computer, but it was doing good. I had like 200 subs, and I was very happy. But I had a break, like during many years, like 5 years. I didn't do anything on that channel. I developed like an interest for animation, but I didn't know how to do that, so I just continued to do drawings. I never really got into animation, but when I started watching Markiplier, he was the first YouTuber I watched, and I saw all those awesome animators like Lexian, like British Sugar, and everybody. I was like, wow, people do that? Like, take the voice of because the first problem when you do animations is getting voices. Like, that's the. I mean, if you talk yourself, it's cool, but if you need other characters, it's like. If you can't find the voices, it's a shame. So when I saw those animators, I was like, that's so cool. And I started watching Jack, and I saw animations too. And then I tried it. I was just like, I don't know how to animate. I have no idea. I just have a crappy version of Photoshop, but hey, let's do it. I did it. I did it. And the first animation I did was Markiplier Brighter Day. And I was like, hey, that channel, I forgot my channel on YouTube. I'ma post that there, and that's all. And I started my gaming channel around the same time, and I had so much fun. I was super quirky, like I could barely speak English, but I'm proud because I did it. It's just trying, guys. It's just doing it, having an idea, and just being, man, I'm gonna do it. And you do it. Nerd Nation asks, as a serious question though, do you ever feel burnt out, or do you always have an inspiration? That's a good question, because just like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I would love to upload a lot more, and I don't do because I exactly get the loss of motivation and always those existential questions like, why the fuck am I doing that? Especially since the beginning of 2018, and maybe some people heard about it. I didn't talk a lot about that, but it was very rough beginning of the year for me. It's just like that's why the Shane animation took so much time. Oh my god, that was horrible. Not much. Why the Shane animation took so much time to get uploaded, because I was in an abyss. January, February, March, I was in an abyss and I couldn't work. So yeah, I mean, I get a lot of loss of inspiration, and I think we all do, especially in the art industry, but just in life in general. I think it's hard to stay always motivated. I think it's a lot of about self-esteem, because when you start asking yourself why you're doing that and can you do that, and you're starting to doubt yourself, that's where you fall into the pit. So I'm gonna butcher that. I'm sorry. Einer Yuxel, I'm very sorry. Ask, who is your favorite YouTuber except you? I'm not my favorite YouTuber. I barely watch my videos back. I don't want to see that face. Yeah, my favorite YouTubers, I got a bunch. Like I said, I started YouTube with Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I really love Shane Dawson. I really love Game Grumps, Good Mythical Morning. I started watching Jeffree Star, Manny MUA. I really love those guys. I love Brad Mondo too, who's a hairdresser. I really love his videos. Toward Ed Swirled ask, where did you get your inspiration to animate? Well, I kind of a little bit answered that. Yeah, that's by watching other animators. That really got me. It was really a guess. Like I said, it was a guess. It was just like, you want to try to do that? You want to try to do that? Try to do it, and I did it. Another question from Not a Morning Person. What is your favorite word? Food. That's a good word. Riley Joe asks, if you could meet any YouTuber, who would you want to meet? Definitely Shane Dawson and Garrett Watts and Drew and Rylan. I would love so much to meet them. They are just like, every time I see videos they do together, it's just like super chill and super friendly, and you see how much they love each other and how much they value each other, and I would love so much to meet them and do video with them. I know it's impossible, but I would love to. Corgi Queen, love your name, ask how long does it take to make a video? By the way, I love your vids. Thank you so much. I could I could if I were working efficiently, if I were working every day at a good pace, like, you know, a normal full-time job, I could do an animation every month, but I don't. But I want to do it. I'm trying. So yeah, around a month. Yeah, I'm trying to get my animations a little bit longer, because I'm starting to get the hang of it. Even if I'm still on Photoshop, but it's working. I'm too lazy to learn an animation software, so that works for now. Hamilton Rubbish asks, do you have a particular project that you created and are really proud of? Also, I love your work. It's so smooth and nice. It inspires me to try animation. Well, go ahead. Like I said, it's just trying. And even if you don't have a technique, because I don't have techniques, I have no techniques. So just do it. So if I have a particular project that I'm proud, I think I got this question like many times, and I think it's interesting to think about because what am I proud of? The Shane Dawson animation was a big challenge because I think I'm very proud of this because not only for the animation itself, but because it was longer than I usually did, and I did a lot more stuff and more voices and more. I'm really proud of that video, but also I'm proud of the process that I went through because, like I said, I was really in the abyss of anxiety and kind of depression and just asking myself what the fuck I'm doing with my life, and it was super hard, but I wanted to finish that animation, and I continued and I did it. It took a long time, but I did it. So I think this is one of the animations I'm the most proud of, but I think I'm even more proud of what I'm doing right now, the animation I'm doing. I'm like in a different mindset today, I can say. I've never been in that mindset before, where I have confidence in myself and everything, so I think I'm even more proud of what I'm doing right now, but I can't show you because it's not done, but you will see it. Claudio Macari asks, what does it take to be an animator artist? Nothing special, just do it. I don't like when people are getting pretentious and getting very conservative about art, like, oh no, you gotta have classes, or you gotta have a certain style, or it's not art. Man, just do it. Just do whatever you want. Just start. You don't need classes. You don't need good material. You just need a pen. You just need a mouse, talent. Okay, talent is not. It's a thing, but like they say, it's 5% of your potential. The rest is all effort. It's all practice and effort. So forget about talent, guys. Everybody can be an artist and everybody can be an animator. You just gotta try. That's all. The most terrible artist. Nice name. Do you speak multiple languages? If so, which ones? Well, English and French. That's about it. I learned English at school when I was younger. I think I was not really good, but I think YouTube really helped me to get better at English because, like I said, when I started my gaming channel, I could barely make sentences. If you want some cringe, you can you can go back to like my first video I did on my gaming channel. I was so shy. I could barely put two words together, but YouTube really helped me with that. I wanted to learn German. I learned it like during 6 months at school because it was like a complimentary class, and I loved it but I lost it because it was like 5 or 6 years ago. But I would like to take German again. I really love that language. I think it's beautiful. A lot of people are like, ugh, ugh. No, it's beautiful. It's sexy. Probably KD asks, do you have an outside job? If so, what? And if not, what would you be if you weren't an artist? Good question. That's a thing I ask myself a lot. I have an outside job, but it's more like just I work at the mall, but only for Christmas periods because honestly the rest of the year it's very, very boring. I'm really interested in IT. I've had classes before in programming and computer fixing and everything, and I really, really love that. Also mechanic, car reparation, car mechanics, and trucks and everything. I'm really interested in that. I'm kind of in the process of thinking if I go back to school or not. Of course, I would love to take an animation class to really have the good techniques because I don't know a shit. I just learned everything by myself, and I don't know any of the techniques and programs. So I would certainly do that. And I don't know if I would get back in computer science or in mechanics, but those are two things that really, really interest me. And animals too. Oh my god, I forgot animals. I'm obsessed with animals, and I always dreamed of, like, those people who are studying animals characteristics and behaviors, and like doing documentaries and everything. That always fascinated me. I would love to do that. If you don't know, I have a horse, so I just love so much to, especially horses, to learn about their behavior and the way they communicate and everything. So yeah, I have too many interests. Mr. Butterfingers asks, what is your favorite French pastry? I really love croissant. There's like those, how is it called? It's Paris something. I forgot the name. It's been a long time since I ate some. But it's like Paris something. But it's like a big. What is it in English? I'm gonna put the word in English below because I don't remember now. I have to Google it. It's like a chou à la crème, a huge chou à la crème. Like, and there's like a lot of mousse in the middle. So good. It's so good. I'm gonna Paris bread. I think Paris bread. Anyway, I'm gonna put pictures on it because I forgot everything. I can't speak. That shit. That shit is so good. San GT asks, when is your birthday? It's soon. It's July 1st. So I will certainly do something special for that date or the day before. I would love to do like a stream or something. And I'm burping. I'm sorry. But yeah, 1st of July. It's also the Canada, the birthday of Canada Day. I mean, I've been recording for 22 minutes already and I'm already losing my words. I'm so professional. Rachel Dawson asks, how old are you? I'm guessing you're like 17? I'm really flattered, like everybody that is giving me like 17 and 18. I'm super flattered, thank you. But I'm gonna be 27 soon. Yeah, I know, it doesn't look like that. But yes, I'm almost 30 and it's scary. I'm scared. Do you play the game Detroit Become Human? I see that everywhere. I want to play it, but I think it's only on PS4 and I only have my computer. So unless it comes on PC, I will have to watch walkthroughs because that game looks awesome. Me myself ask, do the YouTubers hire you? Do you animate for them or it is just for fun? It's just for fun. I never thought that any of those YouTubers would actually see my stuff. Like, Markiplier is the only one so far, I think, because I don't know about the others, but Mark is the only one that see my animations, and when he came to me, first time, I was... You're talking to me! And he offered me to have my animations on his channel, and I was like, whoa! He absolutely not order or commission me for animations. I just do animations, and if he likes it, he sees them, and he asks me, yo, you want it on my channel? And I'm like, yes. I hope like that other YouTubers that I will do will eventually see. I would love so much if Shane would see my animation. I would love so much, but I don't know. It's just I do it for fun, and if they see it, that's amazing. If they don't, well, it's not a big thing. Nicole Henson asks, advices for crushes. I'm the worst person in love. I'm the worst. You don't ask me advices because Skinny Legend coming through. Damn, I love that name. Ask, if you could have any animal as pet, what would it be? A dog. I want a dog. I never had a dog, but I want a dog. I mean, I always wanted a horse. I have one, so I'm really happy, but I want a dog. Brie Bananas ask, what are your tips for small YouTubers? I would say just do you. Just have fun. I think the first most important thing is to start for fun. To start doing YouTube for fun, for yourself. Not thinking that it must get bigger and it must work. Like, it's not the way, it's not the spirit. Don't think about the money, don't think about the number of people that watch you. Even if like 2 people watch you, it's great, it's nice. Just do the videos for you, just have fun, and that's all. Just don't think about anything else, just have fun. Okay, I'm gonna butcher that name again. I'm gonna butcher it. Ongjan Milojevic ask, are you planning on making more Markiplier animations? Of course. I got a list right there on my wall of YouTubers that I want to animate and what videos I want to animate. So the list is filled for a good time. So yes, of course I will could do more Markiplier animations because he is so inspiring. I mean, he has so many good videos that are just hilarious. That's the reason why I started animating him, because I think he's just so vocal and expressive, and like Jack too, they are like super expressive and their voices are like, I love them so much. So they are super inspiring to make animations. So yes, I will continue to do Mark, of course, to do animations of Mark. That was weird. Amy, don't come for me. Kelly Lisa Desrochers, I guess you're French. Hello. What was your first job? What game website do you use to animate? Like I said, I use Photoshop, a crappy version of Photoshop, and yeah, that works. My first job, I worked in bookstore. Yeah, I was 16, I think. Yeah, it was nice, but I had so much anxiety, social anxiety, and super sensitive, like with emotions. So it was a nightmare. Like I couldn't barely go to a customer and say hi, welcome. I was terrified, but yeah, that's what I did. Gwenbot Gaming asks, would you rather not date anybody in your entire life or date somebody of the same gender? I'm just curious. I mean, of course I would date someone in my gender. I'm probably very gay, or bi, or pan. I don't know. But I'm not straight. That's for a fact. Laura James asks, you're working on a comic series or something like that. Yes, I'm doing it. Based off your books. Yes. How's that going? What inspired your writing? Yes, because for those who don't know, I wrote 3 books in my life, 3 novels. The first one I wrote it when I was 16, so it was like 10 years ago. Dang, already. And 2 books of a story that I wrote at 21, and only in French. Sorry, but it was a really nice experience. And yes, I'm working on a comic book right now, a comic book series, and this one will be in English for sure, English and French. And I will do a special video or maybe a series to talk to you about my project. But yeah, I can show you like a bit. It's a fantasy story, psychologic and everything. So this is my draft little book. And you see, like right now what I'm doing is, I don't know if, okay, you can't see anything. Okay, that's better. So you see, like, this is the draft I'm doing. All the pages that I'm doing, I'm just doing the dialogues and the things, you know what I mean. I got a lot of shit, but it's going well. It's going very well. Rick Reaper 666 ask, what is your favorite movie? The Fifth Element. Without hesitation, The Fifth Element is like my favorite movie of all time. I also love Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Oh, I love that movie so much. And Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. I think that's the full name in English. Valerian, I loved it. Okay, those 3 movies, like, they are amazing. But my first movie is The Fifth Element. It's like everything to me. I love that movie. I think I watched it like 15 times. It's so good. Elizabeth Sanabre asks, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Ice cream color? Ice cream flavor. Mine is chocolate. That's a good choice. I love, okay, there's exactly a specific type of ice cream that I love. And it's like chocolate and black cherry. I'm a big fan of black cherry. But like in that, it's like frozen yogurt. I think ice yogurt. I don't know how you call it in English. Like it's like ice cream, but it's less fat, a lot less fat because. But anyway, it's like chocolate and black cherry, and like in the ice cream there's like mini chocolates filled with black cherry. So good. Blue Diamond asks, if you could teleport to any place in the world, where would it be and why? Ooh, that's a very good question. I got a bunch of very good friends from all around the world, from United States, from Ontario, from Egypt, Pakistan, France, England. So I think I would just teleport to see them all. So I would just like gather all of those amazing friends. I would just, and pick everybody up and teleport, and then we would come back to Canada and we just could meet everybody together. That would be amazing. Tomations, oof, nice name. Ask, do you like Shane Dawson? Yes, that's not even a question. I love him so much. He's amazing. He's so relatable, so human, so funny, and I just love him. I identify a lot to that guy, a lot. We're Depressed and Obsessed, a nice name. Ask, what is your favorite art style to work with? I really love the comic book style. I'm not personally a fan of anime and all that. Don't come after me, please. But I'm not a fan of mangas. But like all those comic books from France, Belgium, United States, I really love the style. Like, it's like all in black and white only, like with a black pen, and like all the shading is done with stretches, with lines, and I'm crazy about that style. It's so beautiful because it's like realistic, but still drawing. Like, it's not realistic. I love it. I love it so much. Nick the Gamer asks, how are you today? Asking the important questions. Well, thank you so much. I'm very good. I'm amazing. This is a very nice day. It's sunny outside. I'm gonna go to the grocery store to get some food, so it's a very good day. ES Galaxy Animations asks, you can have any hairstyle you want, but you have to have it for a lifetime. I mean, I like my haircut. I would probably get it shorter, but I really love to have short hair, and I would never go back to my long hair. I know I had a lot of compliments for my long curly hair, and I know a lot of people were jealous and whatnot. I want your hair, but it was me before, but today I'm a shorty. I'm a short hair girl, and I love it so much. Millie Beam with little smiley faces, that's adorable. Ask, who or what would you call your alter egos? I don't have alter egos. Well, and once, burping again. Once with some friends, when I started my gaming channel, we had like Halloween evil alter ego going. It was Freyjinn instead of Freyjinn, and she had like pencils through her skull and black eyes. It was cool. I would probably have an ego for anxiety, that's for sure. Maybe an ego for, how could I say, the man inside me, you know? I mean, as you see, I'm not really girly. I would probably have that ego, like super muscular. That would be cool. Well, I did Freyjinn once. That was funny. I need to, if you remember, on my gaming channel, I did for Halloween. I'm gonna put a little clip here.
I need this way. Oh, this is satisfying. You know the satisfying compilations? I can do one with that pumpkin. Whoa, that was deep. Oh, wait, oh. That was the time, guys. Oh, look at that. This is wiggling.
So yeah, Freyjinn. I like that character. I like that ego. Maybe I'll try to bring him back. But I need a new beard because, I mean, it's not Halloween anymore, so I don't know where I can find a beard, but maybe I could do one with a wig. Hyper Sarah asks, do you have some sort of gradual, constant motivation to draw, or does it come in spikes? Also, what's your favorite fast food chain? Yeah, it comes in spikes. Spikes, a lot of spikes. But these days, I've been more constant. Okay. About my motivation, I'm doing a bit better to like get, you know, doing that instead of that. But yeah, I've always been like that. My favorite fast food chain. I really love A&W. I don't know if it's only a Canadian thing. I love Tim Hortons, of course, but it's not really fast food. I mean, yeah, kind of. Moonchild Zero asks, have you ever been to PAX? If so, what's it like? I never been to PAX because I'm poor. First reason. But I would love to go in a convention. Of course, I would love so much. Maybe I would try to go to the Comic-Con of Quebec or Montreal some year because it's close to home. But I would love to go to PAX someday. I would love so much. It must be crazy. I mean, I've been to book festivals before because of my novels, and it was really awesome. So I think a place where you can meet YouTubers and everything, that must be amazing. Ugh. Ask, when did you first start drawing? Was I like 2, 3? I mean, honestly, I think I was born with a pencil because I've been drawing forever, and my mom still have like very, very old drawings, so like just fishes or faces or balls. I don't know what I was drawing. Nerdy Gamer asks, why did you choose animation and what did you learn it from? Well, first I learned it all by myself. I had no idea how to do animations. I just knew, like, you know, the image by image, frame by frame thing. So I was like, okay, if I do an image and I do another image, I mean, it's gonna work, right? That's how we animate. Yeah, so I just did that. Why I chose animation? Well, just since I'm crazy about drawing, to have like your drawing moving is just a feeling that is so amazing. It's super long, it's super hard, it's tedious, but God, after that, when you look at the result, you're like, wow, it moves! Alex the Uncool asks, how do you stay inspired to animate and draw? I'm working on multiple projects and I've pretty much given up on all of them because of loss of inspiration. Any advice? My thing that I found to keep me motivated is I understood that I wasn't motivated because I had no self-esteem at all. I was just like, I can't do it, I'm not good enough to do it, and I realized that was those thoughts that was bringing my motivation down. So for me, the thing that worked anyway to stay motivated is to boost myself and just realize that yes, Frey, you can do it. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but anyway, you have nothing else to do, which is true. I don't. I have nothing else to do, so why not do it? You know. So I think it's kind of personal. It's different for everybody. What can motivate them? But that works for me. Mac Attack 611 asks, what do you think friends would describe you as? It's a good question. Mostly my friends always told me that I'm funny and like I'm very nice and easy to talk to. Like I'm not a person that judge. I'm not a person that will judge you or anything. So I think I'm really easy to talk to because I kind of understand everything. Purple Panda 47 asks, how did you get your YouTube name? P.S. Love your animations. Thank you. How did I get my Freyjinn? Well, it's from again my comic book stories that I'm working on. In that comic, in the world where it takes place, there are two characters, two twins. They are called Freyjinn and Legion. So I really like the sound of that. Like I said, when I had my channel first, I was called Cybertron Hex, and I was like, I need a new name to start my channel from fresh. So I thought of Freyjinn is a name that I use a lot because of those characters, so I do Freyjinn. Teresa Torres asks, what is your favorite game? I'm Half-Life obsessed. I played like Half-Life 2. I think I played it like, I have like almost 200 hours on it. I played it like so many times, probably 30 times. Yeah, I really love the Half-Life series. I really love World of Warcraft too, even if a lot of the time I guess like everybody, you start playing it, it's awesome, and then you lack of money, and then you stop playing for like a year, and then you get back to it. But it's like my favorite MMORPG. I didn't find a game yet that beat World of Warcraft is. I love it so much. Look, the noob, cancer and more. Wow. Okay. Ask, do you play Overwatch? I do. I did. I've stopped playing for like many months, but I want to start playing again because it's an amazing game. I'm not very good at it, but it's a very cool game. My favorite characters to play are Oriza, the tank. I really love her. Soldier 76 is always cool to play. I love Mercy. I used to be good with Anna, but I lost my aiming, so I need to get back. But I was good with Anna. Logic Cat 101, do you think you'll ever show your face? It's okay if you don't want to. That's my face. Hello. Wacky Doll asks, hey Frey, hope your day is going well. It's going very good. I hope yours is going too. It's going well too. What are your thoughts on stop motion animation? I've recently gotten into it, and apart from taking forever, I've enjoyed it. Have you ever tried it? I never tried it, but I'm fascinated by people that do stop motion. I'm obsessed with Krenberscher's work. I'm fascinated. That's the right word, because I can't understand how you take. I'm not a patient person. I have no patience, and I do animation, I know, but I have no patience. So I can't imagine making your characters and then moving them, and I think it's to be sure that nothing else moves and there's only the leg that moves and only the hair, and I'm fascinated by stop motion. I think it's amazing. Wow, we've been recording for 15 minutes, 50 minutes, almost an hour, and I just went through all the questions I got on YouTube, so it's gonna be a long ass video, but you're ready for it. I feel it. Are you ready for it? So, on Twitter, Rhubarb asks, how has your new haircut been treating you? It's a treat, indeed. It's a treat, because if you saw on my gaming channel, on my older videos, I used to have very, very long hair to the boobs. I used to like it. When I was there, I was living for it, but today I'm somewhere else and I'm living for short hair. And I'm gonna see my my hairdresser soon, because it's still too long. So I want a boy haircut. And I know like a lot of people were so jealous of my hair before. They were like, oh my god, it's so long and curly, I want your hair. But it's pretty, but it's a mess. Okay, it's hard to take care of. like you're almost exhausted when you're done cleaning them and shampooing them and brushing them, and it's exhausting. Kappa asks, what is your accomplishment or animation that you're most proud of? Accomplishment could be anything, doesn't have to be animating. Yeah, I talk a little bit about the animation I'm the most proud of, but an accomplishment in general, I would say just to took my life in my own hands, if you can say, because I think in my life before, especially before this year, I was always in the doubt and never sure what I wanted, and always, how can I say, when you take things on your shoulders and you don't need them and you don't want them, and you can say stop, you can say no, but you don't, and you continue to have that burden. It can be about school, it can be about work, about some toxic friends and everything. So this year I really did a good mental cleaning, if you can say. I understood what I wanted in my life and what I didn't want anymore. I think I'm very proud. It's my biggest accomplishment, I think, because it takes time, and I know a lot of people are dealing kind of with the same thing, and when you're not sure anymore, doing a cleanup of that and really realizing what do you want and how you will do it, and just not caring about other people's thoughts is very liberating, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I think that's my biggest accomplishment so far. I'm gonna butcher that. Right, schizophrenic. Okay, that's not too bad. Ask, what is your favorite game genre? I love horror a lot. I think it's cool, but I love a lot of styles, like horror, like RPGs, especially MMORPGs. I like FPS, but not like, well, FPS I like with stories, like Half-Life or Time Shift that I really enjoyed, like games like that where there's a story and everything. I'm not a fan of Counter-Strikes or things like that. I don't play those, but yeah, MMORPGs, FPS with stories, horror games. Indie games. I love discovering indie games. I love discovering new games and people that worked hard in their free time to do games. So I really like to find out about that. So Steps Basic ask, what sort of webcam do you use? I'm looking to get a new one because mine sucks. And also, hopefully it comes up naturally, but talk about your comic. Well, I did a little bit talk about my comic. Yeah, it's going very well. Like I said, I'm gonna do a special video or a special series to talk about my comic for sure. My webcam, well, I can't show you because I'm filming with it. It's a Logitech, it's a 720p, and it's doing the trick. I mean, it works well. And you see me well. Zafiro Corazon asks, how was it like first showing your face in vids and streams? It was stressful, but not that much. I think I was more stressed about the fact to talk and to speak with my face. I mean, the two together were freaking me out. I think talking was more stressful for me than showing my face. But I must say that some days I don't want to show my face. I just feel like I would like stream or record without my face. I did it a bit on my gaming channel because often I'm just dressed like shit and I'm not showered and I'm eating, and sometimes I don't want you to see that mess, but I should do like Shane Dawson and be proud of my mess and show it on camera. Lucifer asks, favorite song? I got so many favorite songs. I think my favorite band is Septic Flesh, Rammstein. I really love Eminem. I really love, my god, there's so many. I love Bjork. I'm gonna check my Spotify here. I love Billy Talent. I love Billy Talent so much. I love so many styles, so I can't say my favorite song because I'm into rap, I'm into death metal, I'm into symphonic metal, I'm into pop, I'm into dubstep, industrial. I like any kind of music. Rammstein and Billy Talent. I think those are two bands that really traveled with me since my teenage years. So I would say my favorite songs are probably by them. Jomana asks, favorite movie and favorite series? Also, can you do a dick reveal at 1 million? My dick reveal! Well, like I said, my favorite movie is The Fifth Element. My favorite series? I really love Stranger Things. It's so good. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I really love Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. It's really good. I don't watch a lot of series, but yeah, when I get into it, I used to love Stargate a lot. When I was younger, I would watch Stargate and Star Trek too. with my dad. Oakley asked, when did you get passionate about drawing and why? Also, do you remember the first thing you've drawn? What's your earliest thing you remember drawing? Like I said, I was like 2 years old when I started drawing, and I remember what I used to draw because my mom, like I said, kept some drawings, and I used to draw faces but with a neck and like no body, and like there's like no body. There's like I don't know. I would draw a face and I would draw always the neck, and maybe I would draw like the hands and the feet on the body, on the head, so like the neck would look like a penis. I don't know. I would draw faces with necks. That's all I remember. The first things that I really drew were like unicorns and dragons. Those were like my two obsessions, especially unicorns. So I think horses and everything, I would draw those a lot. And I remember I used to draw to start by the tail. I would never lift my pen when I was younger. I would never lift my pencil, so I would start by the tail and draw the horse like in reverse and the legs and get back to the tail. I can't do that anymore, man. That's crazy. The gamer 1451 asked, where did the dude from the pumpkin video comes from? Where is he now? So yeah, Freyjinn. I wanna get Freyjinn back because I think it was funny. I like doing that character. I got a bunch of characters that I could do, but I never do them because I don't know how to do them. I don't want to put them into gaming videos because that would be boring, or in animations. I don't know. Like I said, it's like the first question I asked when I started that video. What video could I do? I don't know, but I'm trying to find ideas. But I would like to Freyjinn to come back. Another question from Jomana. Do you have any embarrassing period stories? Oh, damn. I must have a lot. I mean, the classic is like when you forget. I mean, you don't know exactly. Because I was a person, before taking the pill, I would never know. My periods were like super sneaky. They were sneaky bastards because they would start never at the same time. And I wouldn't feel them. Like a lot of girls say, oh, you feel it when it's gonna start. I would never feel my period starting. Like I would during 2 weeks almost, just putting a pad to be sure, because I could never feel it. So I had a lot of accidents, you know, when you get it all over your pants, and that's why I'm never wearing white. Anyway, I don't like wearing white pants, but never wear white. Or also my trick was to get a sweatshirt and, you know, tie it around your waist so you're hiding your pants. That's a good trick too. But I mean, we all have embarrassing period stories. Control Chaos asks, what is the best time you've had recording, or one of the funniest moments you didn't put into a video? I have, oh my god, there are many. I think I really enjoy a lot when I play horror games. I enjoy those times, and especially I did some compilations on my gaming channel of my more my best moments. I think that were the most funny. When I get jump scared or just scared by, that's why I love horror games so much, because I love to be scared, and I love my reactions. I think they are pretty funny. So I'm always having fun when I play a creepy game. And also, I will never forget that video I recorded with Wolfio. I'm gonna put a little bit here because, oh my god, I'll never forget it.
This is an absolute shambles of a Let's Play.
It's great.
Oh my god.
I don't want.
Wait. I've got. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Come back, Freyjinn.
Wolfio is a guy I used to record with sometimes and talk, and unfortunately we're not doing a lot anymore. But it would be amazing if we could do collabs again. But that was the most amazing time of my life. We laughed so hard, and I think he also it's like one of his favorite moments ever. Horror games and sexual games that you play with your friends. I think that's my two favorite things. So, wow, we went through all the questions, and I've been recording for an hour. That's gonna be a long ass video, but I don't care. I mean, I don't upload often, so it's gonna be a huge Q&A. I haven't read all the questions because there's some questions that were the same. Sorry, I'm placing my thing because I can't hear myself, and it's annoying. For an hour I haven't been hearing myself, but anyway, again, thank you so much, guys. I don't have words. I'm shitty with words. So I'm just gonna say thank you so much for being here with me. Even if you're on the channel since 2 days or since the beginning, 2 years ago, you're everything to me. Thank you so much for being here. The animation I'm working on will be on about the Boner cast with Mark, Jack, Wade, and Bob. I've told a little bit about it on my Twitter, so if you want to follow me on my Twitter, that's where I am most of the time. I'm wasting my life on Twitter, so if you want to know all about the news and the things in my animations and just my silly thoughts, follow me on Twitter. That's where I am. I'm gonna try to give some more life to my Instagram too. Good burp. Also, I would love to do maybe a big stream to celebrate 85,000. And not just 85,000, to celebrate 80,000 and 70,000 and 60,000, and I never celebrated all those milestones that were amazing. I want to do like a big stream. Maybe it will be like 8 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours long, I don't know. And we will do animation, we'll do gaming, we will do random stuff, and I will tell you when it will happen. And also find, like I said, new videos. If you have ideas, comment below. If you have ideas of videos you would like to see, art challenges, vlogs, horseback riding videos, or anything, just tell me in the comments what you would like to see besides animations. So thank you everybody so much if you are still there after that very long video. I really enjoy you guys, your comments. I read everything. I know I don't answer to everything, but I read everything, absolutely everything, and I can't thank you enough for the support and the kindness. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope your lives are going well. I hope your day is good, and I hope you get through anything. If you're having problems, I just wish and I pray for you that everything get better, because it always get better. So thank you guys, and I see you next time.